Hi guys and girls, this is Nitesh. Welcome to your face reading channel. Today I have an interesting segment for you, an interesting video on face reading around one of the top celebrities in Bollywood and even famous across the world, none other than Shahrukh Khan. We are going to observe his facial features and decipher what are the incredible qualities that he possesses, what his face indicates, what his personality can be, and throughout this video, what I want you to do is to check out your face and see whether you possess these particular features on your face or not. And if yes, then they can indicate a strong potential tendency or an inner strength in you. And basis on that, we'll be learning bits of face reading as well, right? So let's begin the video. As you could see on the screen, I have his pictures from multiple sources, and I'm going to credit those sources within the description as well. And we are going to look at his pictures. As a rule in face reading, what I follow is you see through the pictures over the years so that you can see the transformation that a person has gone through. And as space is formed basis on your genetic structure plus the environmental influence or the life experiences that you have had. So it is a mixture of your genes plus your experiences that you have inherited, plus if you want to go further deep, the repetitive expressions that you have formed on your face, and that acts as a lines on the face, right? So basically a mixture of three. So what I have done here is I have captured his initial days picture versus the recent pictures that I have got from the internet, and thereby we are going to learn across multiple features. What I have also done is I have marked these features down, right? I think it must be appearing horizontally different because I'm shooting this from the front camera. So I've focused down it here, these features, and we are going to reflect on that. So the very first thing that I want you to learn in face reading or through his picture is that there is left half and right half of the face. And if you observe Shahrukh Khan's right eye or iris visibility, which means the black part visibility, compare it from the right half of the face versus the left half of the face, and you'll observe a significant difference. What the difference is, if you observe, this black part visibility is covered more by the lower eyelid and upper eyelid on the left part versus it is being more opened on the right. You could see more eye opening on the right and less on the left. What that indicates in face reading is your right half of the face is the public side or what you want people to see. And because eyes has a function of receptivity, it has the function of indicating how much your heart is open to or how much heart is open for you. When right eye is more visible, when right eye is more open, it can indicate that through the outside world you're being more open, you're appearing to be more open. But inside, because left half indicates your private life, your inner life inside, and what left side indicates, it indicates how you truly are. When left eye is narrowed, and this is something which you'll observe as a common trait across a lot of celebrities, that they want people to see them in public. Of course, yes, they want to appear open, but inside they're more private, right? Which is very true, which is something which they need to do as well at times, right? They don't need to show all what they are going through in their personal life to the public life, and that's where the differences gets created, because right part of the face is governed by the left brain, which is more logic centric, practical centric. uh, your right half of the face is governed by the left brain, as I mentioned, the logic centric brain. The left part of the face is governed by the right brain, which is more feelings oriented, right? So your feelings are marked on the left of the face, your practical self is there on the right side of the face. And when you see his eye opening is lesser on the left part, more on the right part, which can indicate that to the public he may appear open, but inside he is a little more within him, a little more secretive, a little more not that open that he can appear to the public, right? So this is one of the beautiful connotations of face reading, that you can compare the left half of the face and right half of the face, comparing the eyebrows, the eyes, the ears, the mouth endings, how they are ending. Of course, we are not going to get deeper into that particular aspect right now, but it's just important to understand how beautifully we can distinguish faces on the left half and the right half of the face. Now, if you look at one of the other features of the face which I have marked is the eyebrows, right? You could see the eyebrows are slanting up, which indicates the action oriented approach, and the eyebrow intensity is not that strong, right? It's not that thick in nature. And when there are tapered eyebrows like this, it can indicate a strong sense of fire energy in a person. What is fire energy? Fire energy indicates a person's passion, warmth. It indicates a sense of uh, doing quick things at quick point in time, like a fire, right? Fire is enjoyable, fire is passionate, fire is intimate, right? So people with a strong fire energy possess that charm in them that attracts people to them, right? It is like kind of an enigma which keeps things alive, which puts in the thrill to be alive. But the downside of the fire is that at times you can be overexcited and that can play against you, and that's where it's important that you manage the fire intensity. And once you keep your fire in balance, you are much in sync with your awareness and with your tune to be the better version of you who you can be, right? So that is something which we could see from his from his eyebrows. And eyebrows, by the intensity, by the thickness of it, can indicate a person's temper, drive, right? Passion. So if these are tapered eyebrows, it can indicate of course a lot fire in his nature, in his inner design, which makes him exciting, but at times it can put him in zones of overexcitement as well, which he of course needs to balance more, right? One of the other aspects that I want you to see is his philtrum, and this is one of the areas which I have talked a lot about in other videos as well, and this is something which you'll observe in a lot of celebrities. Philtrum is nothing but the groove between the nose and the upper lip, this area that you are seeing, right on his face. If I mark this particular area, the chiseled ridges that you could see, these are quite big in nature, right? Quite deep well, they say in face reading. It's a very deep well. See, you could prominently see this particular philtrum on all of his pictures. This is a sign of strong water energy in a person, which indicates a person's sense of strong creativity potential. Also, on the medicinal side, Chinese medicine side, this is also a mark of strong fertility as well. So this particular aspect acts as an aspect of animal magnetism. It adds that strong sense of charm and attraction on a person's face when philtrum are very well defined, which are there on the face, which are there on his face. And it is like they say, this overlip area, when it is so defined, it kind of pulls people, it kind of magnetizes people to them. And you'll observe this on a lot of famous celebrities whom you like, whom you adore. If this area is not well defined, it can definitely indicate your traits of kindness, your strengths in intellectual self. But this particular area, Rose Roastery, I think, has mentioned that in her book, The Power of Face Reading, that this is one of the strong areas that possess animal magnetism and a lot of charm, a lot of sensualness, sexuality, like kind of swooning over a celebrity. You will be seeing this particular feature on quite a lot of wonderful celebrities who possess that sexy charm within them, right? Then the other aspect that I want to focus on within this particular video is the shape of chin bottom, right? As you could see, his chin bottom is kind of flattish, right? It's straight, right? It's straight here, straight. So when the chin bottom is straight, and I'll be using the concept of Western face reading from the works of Rose Roastery here. So when chin bottom is squared or flattish, it can indicate a person's decision making style to be more on the logic centric side, on the fact centric side. Your chin bottom can very much indicate how person makes decision or how he likes to make decisions. So eyebrows reflect the thinking patterns also. Coupled with the chin, it indicates how you are actually taking your decision. So his one is more on the flattest side, straightest side, which means that we can very much emphasize on the facts and the practicality of it. And that is one of the things which which can influence his inner design. But because he has a lot of fire on his face, it also indicates that at times he can be more emotional. At times he can do things in a jiffy and later feel that he shouldn't have done that. So it's like a mix of beautiful traits in the face, with fire being prominent, as we could see from his eyes, from his eyebrows, and some of the pointed tips on the face, plus the square chin that adds the aspect of practicality and fact centric approach. So in face reading, it's beautiful that how different parts of your face tells a unique story about you, tells a unique tale about you, and how once you decipher those tales, it can just unfold your life in a beautiful way possible, right? Now the last part that I want to focus, which is one of the favorite part of myself, of what I enjoy doing, is to read Shen. Shen is nothing but the light in the eyes, right? It's the tone of the eyes that you feel once you see a person. So if you see his Shen, that is the light of the eyes, that is this particular region, and you just feel the Shen. So Shen is momentarily changeable, and Shen has this particular aspect of revealing your primary element through the light of the eyes as well. Maybe I'll record a separate video covering 5 types of peach luck, and there I'll be classifying the aspect of Shen. Lillian Bridges has done amazing work in classifying peach luck in 5 major categories in her book Face Reading in Chinese Medicine. But here, let's focus on the Shen and just observe yourself intuitively what you feel when you see his Shen, that is this particular area that I have marked in the face, and I'll be giving my interpretations. Shen reading is one of the difficult aspect in face reading. It comes through a lot of practice. Your Shen indicates your current emotional state. As I mentioned, momentarily it can change, but primarily it remains the same as part of who you are from inside, what your primary element is, and that of course adds how emotions are impacting you on a daily basis. So when I see this particular Aishin, right? It indicates a sense of a lost self. It indicates a sense of a person, maybe who is having void from inside, who is finding ways or finding a purpose to be alive, finding a purpose to be meaningful, to contribute in ways where he want to. But it's definitely not a very happy mental state to be in when I see his face, when I see his Aishan. The current emotional state, the time that this picture was captured, it indicates a sense of void, a sense of not being happy at the moment that this picture was shot. So that is where you can tap into a person's mind and his thinking patterns when once you see their Shen, right? It could be because he may have gone through certain tough times, but this particular Shen definitely indicates that he's not alive, he's not present at that moment, which can indicate a backdraft of himself in his elemental cycle, right? Of course. If I look at this particular Aishen, it's very similar to this, very similar to this, right? We could observe the same sorts of features that we have discussed in the prior conversation. This Aishen is more direct peach luck, which means a more business centric, a more powerful peach luck, a more powerful Shen radiating from his eyes, an intense gaze, focusing on the objective, focusing on the business part of things, right? This again indicates a person not being in the present moment, not enjoying the life the way he wants to. And this is one of the features that you may observe in celebrities, where because they get so much famous that they miss the simple joys and simple moments of life, which can be tough for them. We should sympathize with them in ways, in all ways possible, and we should support them in who they are, for what they are, because they give us so much of joy, right? That is something which is one of the amazing part of celebrity, which they may not reveal, but they feel, right? So we should be empathizing and sympathizing with them for that. So yeah, these are pretty much the features on his face which I wanted to share with you. I hope this video was helpful. Do let me know in the comment section whether it was or not. Basically, I'm shooting this video in the early morning, on one of my location, which is not my place per se, but it's a place where I do arrive once in a month maybe, or like once in 2 months. It's my mama's place, and we love being here. So yeah. Also, I'm shooting this video early morning without combing my hair, so please, I beg your apology if I'm not appearing good. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you feel this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends whom you feel it can help, as it'll help this video grow, it'll help this channel grow, and with your support, we can build face reading and get it into multiple places, and get it into a place which it deserves. And face reading has a lot of light, and I feel that God has given me this purpose, that contribute, because it's such a beautiful science and an art which can impact people's life in a beautiful way. Bye for now. This is Nitesh signing off. If you feel you want to get a face reading from me, you can check out my site chehraspeaks.com, or you can connect with me on my Instagram handles, face reading underscore with underscore Nitesh. And yes, see you soon. Bye bye. Take care. Have a wonderful day ahead.